Well, Kelly, those cookies are really good you made. I think they taste pretty good, pretty excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
These are delicious. Good job. We just got through finishing our lunch and we're heading down the road here towards US 395 heading west. We got a nice little rain in here. Not too heavy. Kind of settled the dust a little bit. Pretty forest.
Very pretty.
We haven't seen any other traffic out here, have we?
None.
None at all. We've got the whole forest to ourselves. That guy had a pretty nice touring bike. It's got the panniers on the side and everything. I'll bet he's on a bike road trip for sure, right?
Well, he's going somewhere.
Yeah. This Highway 120 that goes to Benton Hot Springs, it's kind of like the back way to go to Bishop from the north. And as you can see, quite a few of these pine trees and kind of a sandy looking landscape. It's actually very pretty. I think it's very scenic. The road looks like it's been recently paved. It's in good condition. Very nice. I think that's where we were up there, wasn't it? To the right? I think so. Pretty close. Yeah. The old mill site is adjacent right to the highway. You can pull in off the highway. They have a place to go to the bathroom, and they have a kiosk that has some really informative information about the old mill. So this is the historic Mono Mills historic site, and this is where they had the sawmill, and they cut the timber for the big mining boom town of Bodie, which is right over there in those hills, and they take it around the lake going through that way.
Well, this is the Mono Mill site. They had a train that came over here. They chopped up a bunch of lumber and wood, all Jeffrey pine, and took it up to Bodie by railroad. They'd go up, sell their wood, turn around, come right back, and do it all over again.
And so the rail line went all the way from here all the way up to Bodie.
Yes, behind
Right.
on the east side of
Right.
Mono Lake.
Well, I think the elevation is what, about 7,000 feet here.
Yes.
And I know it's about, what, 8,600 feet up in Bodie.
Yeah, so it has a little bit of a climb going on.
Yes, quite a grade. But this is all really that's left of the works, is just that right there. Not a whole lot.
There's pictures of it here.
They have a very nice display, of course, that covers the history of the mill here. And here's just one of the pictures that shows what the mill originally looked like back in the day when it was in operation. And they cut the Jeffrey pine, as you know, which is different than the ponderosa pine, because you can't make distilled turpentine from the Jeffrey pine because it's explosive. But this was Jeffrey pine lumber here. So this is the largest pure stand of Jeffrey pines in the world. And this forest was used back in the gold rush days for wood, for building Bodie, and also for heating Bodie. I believe they used 20 cords to heat the town every day and 300 cords a day to run the stamp mills. That is quite a lot of wood. Of course, they used horses and mules to skid out all those big logs, and they had a lot of little places for the teamsters to, on the spurs to the little railroad. It was a narrow gauge railroad. It was, I believe, 3 feet across between the rails and 32 miles long. Just walking in the woods by myself, I found some artifacts just lying on the ground. I'm sure they were associated with the mill, especially these pieces of steel. So close. Looks like we're gonna get another little shower. There's a great new business located in Goldfield, Nevada, on US 95 between Las Vegas and Reno, Nevada. It has 20 spots, and it is an original assay office that's been restored, and it's only 2 blocks from the main street and the highway in historic Goldfield, Nevada. Let's go take a look. The RV park is real easy to find. You just make this left-hand turn if you're southbound. Make the left-hand turn by the Goldfield Hotel. And it's just 2 blocks down. Here we are. Goldfield's Miners Camp.
Out as an Airbnb,
Uh-huh.
and people can reserve and stay here. Just a unique part of history. It's a totally original.
And it's only a block from Main Street in the old hotel down there. Yeah.
It's right off Highway 95, and it's so fun. It was completely collapsed in the back when I bought it, and we totally restored it back to original. Great attention to detail. And
This bed folds out, and so you have 2 sleeping areas. You could have mom and dad in this room and the kids in this one. There's no lack of facilities here. There are 4 restrooms, 2 on each side. There we go. Got a shower, a commode, a sink. It's all brand new. Got brand new wiring and plumbing on all the hookups. There they are. See the new fittings? Everything's new. I'm here with Miranda, all the way from Holland. I guess they call that the Netherlands nowadays. And she spent some time here. Did you spend the night here?
Yes, I did. We did actually.
Yeah. Are you in the Mercedes camper?
No, in the
No?
Ford RV. There's some.
Oh,
sneaker
okay.
over
I
there.
see.
Yeah.
I see the RV over there. Okay. And how was it? Was it pretty quiet or was it noisy over here?
No, it was pretty quiet and a lovely star night.
Well, have a good trip to Vegas.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you.
All right. So how was your stay last night, family?
It was very nice. It was quiet.
Uh-huh.
other people that were here with us.
Oh, okay, okay. So would you recommend this for another stop?
Oh my god, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely
Oh,
recommend.
not to mention that the stars at night, last night, the sky was just beautiful.
Not only can you see the stars clear at night, but you're right in the center of the historic district of Goldfield, Nevada. A living ghost town. I really like this little pine glade in here. Kind of interesting. We're just east of the crest of the Sierra. Well, actually not too many people come up to this spot where we're at right now, you know that? So this is an unusual view, so to speak.
Yes, it is.
We're giving everybody the unusual view you won't normally see. Here's the railroad tracks, and you can see all the way over to Mono Mills, which is in that direction. There's Mono Mills as seen from the north side of Mono Lake. There's the Sierra. The railroad continued across the present highway and up into the hills up into Bodie. And that's how they got all their lumber for building and heating and for keeping the stamp mill running. Bodie and Benton Railroad, surveyed in March 1881 and completed in December 1881, with materials hauled from Hawthorne, Nevada, through Bodie to this roadbed at a cost of $1 million. This narrow gauge railway carried timber supplies 31.74 miles from Mono Mills to Bodie Station, rising in grade 2,074 feet to an elevation of 8,500 feet. Operations continued until 1918, when decreased mining activity caused the railroad to be dismantled. If one looks closely, you can see the raised area where the narrow gauge railroad was built upon. I'm going to get right to the very top. Right about here is where the rail line was. Now we're on it. We're walking on the historic rail line right now. Here's looking at Mono Mills from the north side of the lake. It's a wide road. That's the power pole easement there. And we just came down this road. And look at this little route. You can tell a lot of this is volcanic. I'm glad we didn't go up high into the mountains today because it's actually pretty pleasant around here. But the high elevation, I'll bet you it's freezing up there, Kelly.
Probably is and will be later when it starts to snow.
Yeah, it'll probably be getting bad up there. That was a pretty good sized rock slide there. These are all heavy, heavy boulders. I see some obsidian in this, don't you? Look at that. That's obsidian right there.
That's obsidian too.
Yeah, look at this
And
big
this
chunk.
is the volcanic rock.
Right.
There's another one.
Look at this one. It's like, it's pumicey. It's kind of light. I can move it. Isn't that weird? And but it's like got like obsidian look to it. It's like glass with lava mixed. They even sound volcanic. Look at that in the mountains. That's where we were going to go hike. Look at it. It looks like it's stormy up there.
Yes, it does.
That doesn't look fun, does it?
Well, after last week, I'm thinking, no, maybe not.
Yeah. Look at this view. It's amazing. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Is
What?
over by Mount Shasta, you know? By the
Oh.
Siskiyou, you know, the valley of the big
Okay.
Mount Shasta, which is volcanic.
Mm-hmm.
And you look over the valley. I mean, it looks like a small version of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad we're over here because we're out of the storm. Look at this over here, all the shattered shards of obsidian. That is super sharp. It's just like a piece of glass, but it's natural glass. See that? Kind of like that one. Looks like a big black shark's tooth. Look at this big crack right here. It goes all the way to the top. It's just like a lunar landscape in here. The only thing we can hear are the commercial jetliners going by every so often. There's the Sierra over there. It has its own stark beauty and it's interesting. Kelly, look at these.
They're really cute and determined.
They sure are. They're so minuscule. It's got a pretty flower on it though, as you can see. There's June Lake. You hear it?
Yeah.
Thunder. I wouldn't be surprised if it hits the top of that rock pile.